Hello. My pedal parts have arrived, which is rather exciting, which has meant that I have gone and ripped the old contacts off the pedals. Now these switches, I have tested them all and they're all working perfectly. So I might keep them and use them for something else. I suppose I could use them for toe pistons or something. I could fashion something and use these as little toe piston connections. That would probably work, wouldn't it? That's the idea anyway. But anyway, as you may have, or as you may remember from my last little video, I ordered pedal electronics from Nico in Holland. And they arrived this morning. So I've measured them up against the pedal board and they look absolutely perfect. So in order to get them, in place, I have to, of course, well, I kind of need this piece of wood here so that I can mount them at the right angle. The electronics, that is. And then at the end of every key, there's a little magnet that then moves around. So I've no longer got this tacky switch noise every time I press a pedal, which is going to be rather wonderful. Much more silent, much more professional sounding. But like I say, at the same time, I have all of these switches still, 30 of them, and they all work. And I've just started dismantling it. And I think, like I say, I will keep them, at least for the time being. What do you think I should do with them? So like I say, I have already tested all of these and all the switches are still working. Now if I hold that, I hope you can see that. If I hold that up to the camera, it's all very sort of Heath Robinson, the way it was put together. So I'm currently dismantling it. I've already dismantled one of the cables here and I'm about to get the second off. And this was the sort of the contact cable, the main cable that was helping everything work. And I don't think I have any use for the cable anymore, which is attached to the old Centronics plug there, which is rather old-fashioned, I suppose. And it did its job, did everything it had to do, but it looks pretty rotten and tatty, doesn't it? So that's probably going in the bin, the cables and the things. But like I say, the switches themselves, I can definitely hold on to the switches. Whoa. I can use them for maybe some cinema organ effects. You know that a lot of cinema organs have sort of sound effects, silent film effects and things like that. And a lot of them are controlled by toe pistons. Don't know if you've seen pictures of cinema organs from through the ages, but they tend to have sort of a nice battery of lovely shiny toe pistons down there. And I suppose I could use those or use these switches to operate such pistons. That's not a bad idea, is it? I mean, I have 30 of these switches now and I know they all work because they have been tested. So maybe that's not such a bad idea. Right, so the main cables have now been disconnected. So I'm just basically going to go through and cut all of these at the contact positions. Oh, that one's already broken. That's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, that one obviously wasn't working, but when I tested it, it was, so it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so I'm going to be throwing away all of this old wiring, unless somebody out there wants it. Does anyone else want this? Let me know, and I can send it to you. But I shouldn't think you will, because it's about 120 years old, and although I'm sure it will still do its job, there's nothing professional about it whatsoever. Actually, I'll take that back. I don't think I will send it to anyone if they want it, unless anyone desperately wants it for something, but I can't imagine what they'd want it for. As I keep dismantling this, I keep wondering how on earth it managed to work. That's just a bare sort of neutral wire. My God. It did its job, but my goodness me. Bit primitive. Oh well, that's it out of the way now. So now I have the bare switches. I'm going to dismantle these and then I'm going to measure up this piece of wood and make sure it's at the right angle or the right width at least to take the circuit boards that Nico sent so that I can hopefully get the pedal board wired up and ready to go. That would be very exciting. That means within the next few days I have a playable instrument. Doesn't look perfect yet, but at least it will be playable. Now that's exciting news. Right, so unscrewing all of these things is going to take forever. But like I say, I will be holding on to the switches and obviously the little screws because I might want to use them again for something else. We shall see. I'll come back in a minute when this is all done. Take forever. Now I hope you can see this all right. This, I've got to be very careful here because this is all very... This is the electronics we need for the pedal board. And the idea will be, if I just lay this carefully here, that sort of fits pretty much perfectly actually. Oh, nice one. That fits absolutely perfect. Oh, made to measure. I love that. So this will just be a simple matter of mounting these individual contacts. These are the switches, these are the reed switches here, 30 of them obviously, and they are rather cleverly sort of lined up so that you have a little bit of play, which is fine. So that's good news. So I will obviously measure this out against the pedal board itself and then get these wired up. This is very, very clever. And then obviously as you press a pedal, the magnet comes near the reed switch, closes the switch, and you get your signal. So that's rather wonderful. Thank you, Nico, for this. I should actually have kept this in its little polythene bag. They're doing rather good. And the good thing is, of course, it comes already made with its own little plug, which you plug into the MIDI system provided by Nico, and it just works. No programming, no worrying, no faffing about. I'm quite looking forward to this actually. It's easier than I thought. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Fingers crossed. Right then, I'm going to continue with the boring job of dismantling all these switches. And while I'm doing that, I think I can get this video uploaded. So let's get that done. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Sorry, no more music. I did promise you some more music, and that will be coming either tomorrow or the day after. Piano music, a bit of jazz piano and boogie woogie again. So that's coming. And then, of course, in the next couple of days, the next few days, if I get all this working as I hoped, then we'll have some organ music from home. Oh my God, I'm so excited about that. That is going to be absolutely amazing. That's what all of this is for. So that's the plan for the next couple of days. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed my little update there. And yeah, see you online very soon, either at the piano or at the new exciting homemade organ. I can't wait. See you then. Bye-bye.